Hi, Julie Powell here. So today I'm going to take my two images into Lightroom Classic and I'm going to go through how to remove distractions using both the healing tools and also the masking tools. So for my first image, it's pretty easy. I'm just going to go over to the healing, so the little band-aid there, and I can either use the healing tool, the clone tool, or the content aware remove tool. So the healing and the content aware remove tool both heavily rely on AI to fix the selected images, whereas the cloning tool, you have a little bit more control over it. But in saying that, you can move the selected images around, so you do have control that way. So first up, I just want to get rid of this little thing here, so I'm just going to go in with the good old-fashioned healing tool, and it has selected a fairly good area to do. So what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to switch over to the content aware remove, and it's pretty similar. Just make your brush a little bit area than the area a little cut. Just make your brush a little bit bigger than the area you want to cover. Paint over that area. Lightroom does take a minute to do that, and then it will cover up that area. If your subject is too much of your image or it's too far on the edge, sometimes Lightroom does struggle with that with the content removal. But otherwise, I've found it's actually pretty good. It has missed a little bit in here, so I'm just going to come back. I'm just going to hide those, and I'm just going to fix up that little area there. And we're done. Okay, for the next image, I'm going to go into the masking tools. I could use the subject or the background masking tools, but what I'm actually going to use is the object selection tool, and I'm going to use the brush mode. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to zoom in a little bit, and I'm going to paint roughly in where I want it to be. Just give it a minute. Okay, from here I can now add to that again with the object brush tool or the standard brush tool, and I can just come in and paint in what I need. Okay, so I've masked in the area that I want, keeping in mind that if you just hit the Alt brush, you can switch over to the erase section, and that gives me the mask that I need. All I need to do now is come in and work out what I need to do with it. So I'm going to bring my exposure down, my contrast up, highlights down, my shadows up, and I might bring my blacks down a little bit as well. So it's pretty easy to be able to mask out an area. It just need a little bit of patience. Of course, how fussy you want to be is entirely up to you, but I do recommend zooming in.